Hello, this is Professor Cummings, and what I want to go through in this video is to give you some idea as to how to do citations for a paper in using your Word document. Now, what I have here is a paper I've been messing with that I've got to still put some citations in it, and I'm going to use this just to demonstrate it. This is one of those topics that people oftentimes forget how to do it, and I thought that this would be a good video for you to refresh your memory when you have to do your own references. So what we have here, we've got a Word document opened up. I come up to the toolbar here and go to my reference tab. I make sure that I'm in the type of formatting that I want, and this is ISO 690. If I didn't want that one, I could go to several different formats. There's APA, there's Chicago, there's IEEE, there's ISO 690 first element, but we want ISO 690 reference. So I go to ISO 690 reference. So I set my format. As you can see here on this tab, there's a few things. There's insert citations, bibliography, and then there's manage sources. So I'm going to go to manage sources. And what I'm going to do is I'm put in just two different sources. So the two sources for this particular paper. And the way we start putting them in, we open up this manage sources window, hit new. Now up here we have this little type of source window. We can come down. I've got an article and I've got a book section, or excuse me, a article from a blog post and a book. So I'll take the book first, and the author of the book is someone named Klaus Schwab. All right, so I got the author. The title of the book is The Fourth Industrial Revolution. It was published in 2016 in Geneva, Switzerland, and the publisher was Crown Publishing. And the standard number, since this is a book that's pretty easy to get, is 978-1-5247-5886-8. And all these things are just right in the first couple of pages, leader pages of any book. So, there's the easy information to gather. So I go ahead and OK that. And I have my first source already stored up in my Word document database. So now my second source is going to be from a journal article that I still have up. And I'll show you what it is. And there's some things about this that I want you to be able to see. So I've got this. It's not a journal article. I misspoke. It is from a website. All right. And the author of this post was someone named Frank Williams. The name of the web page is the Internet of Things, IOOT World, and it was Connecting Smarts. The name of the website was still IOOT, and the production company was IOT World. The year was 2017. The month it was published in August. But they don't put a date on the article, so I don't know what that is, so I went ahead and just said non-applicable. I accessed it. I actually found it today, so 2017, and today is August, and the date is the 19th. The next thing I want to know is the URL number. So here I still have the site up. So here it is, Frank Williams, the article here. So I just click, grab, copy, go back to my article, and paste in the URL. Okay, so now I've got all the information to actually cite both the book and the blog page per ISO standards, or excuse me, ISO 690 standards. So the benefit of that is that now when I put this actually into my paper, I will be compliant to ISO 690 format. I don't have any issue with any type of plagiarism. Everyone has been given their full credit, and in no way do I have to worry about this coming back to haunt me in any way, shape, or form. So at least I have my sources. Okay, so now I have my sources. I'm back in my paper, back in the body of the paper. I had a couple of spots that I needed to get to where I needed to put my citations. I marked them with an X. Here we go. Now here's the easy part, and here's part of the beauty of it all. So you see I have a red X where I need my citation, and that is a tip to do. When you write your paper, go ahead and mark where you need to put your citations in. Otherwise, you'll end up missing spots. You might end up putting something in, incorrectly, or you're just, you're gonna have to reread the paper. Make a lot more work for yourself. So go ahead and mark it where you're gonna have to put your citations in the way I just did. So there I have this red X. I'm still gonna have to probably change some things, make sure it comes in the right color. So that one goes to Charles Schwab. Excuse me, Schwab, Klaus Schwab. So that one's there. And then this, same Klaus Schwab. So I put in my citation. So that was just as simple. So now just to show you, a little bit, if I put this second one in, it will actually mark it as number 2. So it numbered them for me. And it's going to keep those numbers consistent. And if there's any changes that need to be made, like let's say I found out that I had to put the first one in up here, or let's just say I change this out, make this the first one. No, it's actually I got the wrong one. I can actually, oops, hold on, let me just cancel that. Let's go ahead and just you can do your update. You can do an actual update, and that'll actually change all your numbering system for you. So that's one of the benefits of doing this in a Word document. You no longer are stuck, going back and hunting and pecking for your citations if you were to do this longhand, the way it's been done traditionally. So you can go back and make any type of edits, and it'll completely update your paper and all your citations in it. And right now I'm just showing you one paragraph, but if this had been, say, 8 pages of research or 10 pages of research, this could be actually a pretty tedious and prone to making all kinds of mistakes. So, this is one of the reasons why I always push doing this in a Word document. If you could use offline sources, but if they're not connected to your paper and if they don't have some kind of way of helping you keep track of everything, you're going to get in trouble. So now we've done some citations. The next thing you need to do is put in your references. So this is a page break. So now I can put in my references, another part of the beauty here. So I can go up here back to this tab, bibliography. And they give you several different formats for how you want to do this or how you can do this. And this is up to you, unless your advisor says something specific. They wanted you to say one way or the other. But I'll just say references. And right there, I have got a fully compliant ISO 690 paper. So my references are up to date, and again, you can also update this. If I were to make those changes, I could actually go to update and correct anything that needed to be correct. If I were to find some added information that I had left out, I could go ahead and correct that, because I still don't have the date in August here, so NA. My URL is here, which is taking up most of the space. So everything is automatic. Everything is nice and connected from one thing to the next. No need to go hunting around. No need to go back and make sure I've given something to the correct source, because I know that I did. They're all coming off of that, drawn from that same database. And, so there's a lot less fuss and a lot less worry. All right, so thanks for watching, and good